Hello everyone, this is Nick Lawson with cdc-TakeCharge software, and this is lesson 11 on how to build a more robust and user-friendly contact management application in Alpha software. In lesson 10, our last lesson, we showed how you can extract data from a memo field and display it in a text box on another form. Today what we're going to look at is taking that information in the memo field and writing it as rich text to an email in an external email application. Let's bring up our contact form. Now I have an email already written that we're going to use. That's we wrote it to Henry. And here it is. So I'm going to open the email manager. As you can see, I've got blue text for the greeting. I've got a parentheses area that has red text in it to show importance. But that's all. That's basically all we're doing. However, this will demonstrate how rich text can be transferred to an external email. So what we're going to do is we click on email, and it pops up a little email header dialog where you can put the information in advance if you want. So Worksoft is my email. .net, and we'll make the subject changes. There you go. We click OK. Now it goes out, and Windows Live is the email default application for this computer, and there it is. So it opens it up. It found the contact address that I put in. It put the subject in, and here's the body of the email. And again, as you can see, the text in the header or the hello is blue, and the quoted text is in dark red. So now you can use your note writer to write nice formatted, bold, powerful text and emails, and then send them directly, and all your formatting's already done. Once it's in here, of course, if you're using a program, one of the newer emails, you can then take and insert tables and do other things that you need to take and really jazz up the email. So now let's take a look at how all that's done. Close that. We are going to exit out to our control panel. Alright, and that was on the note writer form. So we bring it up in design, and here's our email function. Now you'll notice that we have save, save as, email, email attached letter, and then print and exit. So we've added some more buttons, and we will be going over each of those as the lessons continue. So here you go, on events, on the email button. First thing we do is we commit the form just in case the user did not save after creating their email. Then we set some shared variables. We have to in subject. That's for the dialog header box that we pop up. And then this is X dialog here that takes and builds that dialog. As you can see, those were just two text variables, and they're entered right here. Enter email account, and I set it to a width of 50. Enter subject, again a width of 50. You can make them bigger if you feel you need to. Down here I have just two buttons, OK and cancel. And I'm saying that if cancel is selected, then we want to end the routine and not do anything. Otherwise, we set our two variables for our email external send and link them to the two email or the two variables from our dialog box, to and subject. Then here, this is all that has to happen, is we take and set xbody as a character field and RTF text as character. To start with, RTF text equals star bin to RTF and our memo field. That's it. Now we have to take and convert that to HTML. So we say xbody equals star RTF to HTML, and we rename the variable we used here to equal our rich text. Then we send it out using Alpha Software's built-in email client external, and away it goes. So all the customer needs to have on their end is a default client on their system. If they don't, then part of your setup would set it up that it sends it to like a third-party POP account, and that just takes a little more coding, but the same thing can be accomplished. So that's pretty much it for that, and it works very smooth. Now, one of the things that we did not actually look at in Lesson 10, which I neglected to show you, is that when you close your form, you want to update your text box on the calling form. So to do that, under Exit, we go ahead and we find the record number for the memo we just created. Then we fetch that record. We set our CMemo as character. We point to it. We extract the data, convert it to plain text. Has to be plain because it's a text object on the other form, and rich text is a rich text object. Once it's converted, we take and assign that value to the text box on the people form, and then we close this form and it automatically refreshes on the other screen. Pretty simple. Alright, that's it for today. I hope you found this lesson helpful, and have a great day, and we'll see you again soon.